In this video, we're going to talk about the BeforeSearch and CanSearch events. Now, you can see here that we have a simple grid with a search part, and the BeforeSearch event fires before the search is computed. It fires also before Alpha 5 takes the data that the user submitted and computes the search filter or where clause. The CanSearch event, on the other hand, fires also before the search has been executed, but it actually gives you the opportunity of cancelling the search and preventing the user from doing the search. And one of the reasons that you might want to prevent a user from doing a search is if you feel that they haven't submitted search criteria that will reduce the number of records displayed in the grid sufficiently, or they might have submitted search criteria that you feel will take too long to execute on the server, so you might want to prevent the search from taking place. So let's go ahead now into the BeforeSearch and see how you might use that. So if you look here in the function prototype, you see that one of the arguments that is supplied to BeforeSearch is search data submitted. So let's go ahead here and put a debug1 statement over there and go ahead now and run the search. We'll go here and we'll type in and then hit the search button. So you can see we hit the breakpoint, and let's now let's clear our watches from the past, and let's take a look now inside search data submitted. So search data submitted basically contains all of the values that the user filled in before they hit the search button, and as you recall, in this case we filled in the value of Michael into the first name field, so therefore search data submitted dot first name is equal to Michael. Now in my event handler, if I go ahead now and change this value to something else, then that in fact will be what Alpha 5 uses to execute the search. So let's go ahead now and do that. So what I'm going to do is, in my event handler, just arbitrarily change whatever the user submitted from Michael into David. Or so I'll go back to design mode, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to just say first name equals David. So let's go over to working preview. I'll go to first name here, I'll type in, and then I'll hit the search button, and you can see that Alpha 5 searches for David. So even though the user typed in Michael, because we intercepted that in the BeforeSearch event handler and we changed the value, Alpha 5 then used this changed value to compute the search. And if I were to go now and look in the on search part filter compute, when I looked inside these two values over there, the value that was used to compute this filter would have been the value that was set in the BeforeSearch part event handler. So let's just comment that out now, and now let's go into the CanSearch event. And again, the CanSearch event basically lets me prevent the search from happening. So I can just simply go here and say e.cancel equals true, and now let's go ahead to the search, and I'll type in some value over there and hit search, and you can see that nothing happens because the search was cancelled in the event handler. So let's pause now and pick it up in the next video.